So, I'm a 26-year-old guy, fresh out of college, and I walked into investment banking thinking it was going to be my villain origin story. You know the type, 80-hour weeks, overpriced coffee, saying things like circle back unironically. My parents were proud, my friends thought I was rich, and I thought I was smarter than basically everyone in the room. Spoiler, I was not. About 6 months in, I get staffed on this deal that looked like easy money. A mid-sized company with shiny slides, confident execs, and numbers that mostly made sense if you squinted hard enough. A senior analyst mentioned a couple of red flags, and I, 26, male, powered by ego and cold brew, basically decided doubt was for people without my potential. So I pushed it. Hard. I talked the team into backing my analysis. I reassured the clients. I stayed up way too late building models that were mostly just elaborate confidence. Then the floor gave out. The company's minor issues turned out to be major structural problems, and the deal collapsed like a Jenga tower kicked by a toddler. Clients lost money. My firm lost money. My boss gave me the look that's 1 inch away from an obituary. He said, "This will be a great learning experience," which is corporate for, you detonated a small bomb with your name taped to it. I spent a week convinced my career had ended before it even existed. I started Googling things like, "Can you get fired politely?" and cheaper versions of ramen. But here's where it flipped. Because I was so involved in the disaster, I got assigned to deal with some of the smaller clients who were affected. My job was basically, call them, explain what happened in normal words, help figure out next steps, and try not to sound like a robot apologizing from a script. Those conversations hit different. It wasn't just numbers anymore. It was the cafe owner who'd invested his expansion money, the couple who'd put savings from their first real year of profit into the deal, people who weren't part of a portfolio, just people trying to build something. And for some reason, I was good at talking to them, explaining complex financial stuff without being condescending, helping them map out plans, actually listening. One of them said, "You should be on our side, not theirs." That sentence stuck in my head like a song you don't want to admit you like. 3 months later, I did the thing no one expected. I quit. Not in a dramatic slam the door way, just quietly walked away from the path I thought I was supposed to be on. I started working with small businesses and first-time founders, helping them understand deals before they sign them so they don't get steamrolled by jargon and overconfidence, especially from people like the guy I used to be. My biggest failure? The one that kept me up at night eating takeout and rereading emails with my name on them? Yeah. That's the thing that shoved me straight into the life I actually wanted. Turns out sometimes you don't fall off track. Sometimes you face plant exactly where you're meant to start.